Final look of our forecast, Brian?
Yeah, you know what? Tomorrow it looks like another decent day. Temperatures are going to be in the 20s. Now, there are still some lake effect snow showers out there through the day today. And again, we're going to look for another chance for light snow as we head towards the end of the weekend. John.
All right, well, thank you. And thank you for watching NBC 26 Live at 10. Leno is up next. Take care. Developing story out of Texas. Former President George H.W. Bush is in intensive care tonight at a Houston hospital. A spokesperson says the 88-year-old has had a series of setbacks after being hospitalized for bronchitis late last month. His cough has improved, but the 41st president has a persistent fever. He is on a liquids-only diet and is surrounded by family tonight. Now to a breaking news update live at 10. A person of interest is in custody for the Christmas Eve shooting of a Wauwatosa police officer. 30-year-old Jennifer Sabina was found shot to death early Monday morning near a fire station in Wauwatosa. Our sister station WTMJ in Milwaukee is reporting police have Sabina's husband in custody, held as a person of interest. At this point, no charges have been filed.
The police, they're not making statements for a reason, and I think we have to respect that.
Investigators say they are still pursuing several other leads. A funeral for Jennifer Sabina is scheduled for this weekend. 3 boys could be facing charges after being arrested for burglary in Menasha. Police say they responded to an alarm last night at a paper converting company on Garfield Avenue. Investigators say they found 2 12-year-old boys and a 14-year-old boy who were reportedly running away carrying property stolen from inside the business. A Brown County Sheriff's deputy has been cleared of wrongdoing in a crash this summer. Deputy Ruben Meisner was trying to chase down a stolen car and hit another car at high speeds. The woman in that car lived but was critically injured. A new foundation is working to make schools safer. The Burt's Foundation is raising money to implement a bullying system, anti-bullying system for schools. One area school district is pushing to lead the way when it comes to preventing and tracking bullying. NBC26's Brian Miller has that story.
It's called My Safe Schools, and it's being used in 60 schools in 4 states. Pulaski School District will soon be implementing a new software that helps schools keep track of bullying incidents.
And if I'm a victim, what can I do?
Todd Steedy is busy launching the Burt's Foundation to put safe school programs in every school in the area.
Our legislatures have worked very hard to implement programs to reduce bullying. We're working on a prevention program.
The Burt's, or Bullying Incident Response and Tracking Software, is a tool for students, parents, teachers, and administrators to report any incident of bullying.
We want to empower our students and our parents and train them what to do if they're involved in a bullying situation.
The Pulaski School District has been using the Safe Schools program to reduce bullying for about 2 years now.
Bullying has a tremendously negative effect on students. There are many deep wounds and emotional scars that are caused by mistreatment of students.
In February, Pulaski Schools will begin using the Burt's software.
And then when you have several minor incidences, it turns into a major incident, and that can help our administrators to stop out bullying.
With bullying issues on the rise, the Burt's Foundation hopes to provide schools with ways to prevent bullying by providing materials for school districts they otherwise could not afford. Now, the George Kress Foundation made the first major donation to the Burt's Foundation. It's supported by the Green Bay Area Chamber of Commerce. Now, the organization will make its official announcement at an event in Ashwaubenon tomorrow morning. Brian Miller, NBC 26.
Thanks, Brian. The day after Christmas is one of the busiest days in retail for returns. Many stores at Bay Park Square Mall in Ashwaubenon had extra staff today and extended their hours. Some even had doorbuster deals that rivaled those of Black Friday.
Some of the values are actually better because they're in clearance mode, and we're looking to clear out as quickly as possible.
Some stores even had just as many people waiting in line to return items as people waiting to buy merchandise that was on sale. The Better Business Bureau has a few tips for returning less than perfect Christmas gifts. First, don't remove the item's tag until you're sure it's a keeper. Return the item in the same packaging it came in. Also, remember, some stores may not accept returns, but there are exceptions for defective items. New at 10, a failed referendum in the Pulaski School District may get another shot. The $33 million plan for district repairs was voted down in November. Tonight the issue is back on, and Pulaski School Board may decide as early as next month whether the issue should be voted on again in April.
The district had spent many, many years identifying some needs that are yet unfulfilled, and the board wants to see what the people feel about fulfilling some of those needs.
The money would build a new swimming pool, athletic complex, and pay for other building repairs. A new referendum would likely ask for less money. Whooping cough hit the Badger State hard this year. Wisconsin Public Health says there were nearly 5,700 confirmed cases as of December 14th. That's the nation's highest rate and the most in Wisconsin since 2004. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says the disease hit more than 93 of every 100,000 people, or more than 8 times the national rate. Toyota Motor Corp has reached a historic $1 billion settlement over faulty vehicles. The settlement will resolve hundreds of lawsuits involving cars with acceleration and brake problems. It's valued between $1.2 and $1.4 billion and still needs to be approved by a federal judge. The settlement is the largest in U.S. history involving car defects. We're getting closer to the edge of the fiscal cliff. President Obama left his family vacation early to get back to Washington. Before he left, he put the ball in the hands of Congress, where a compromise is yet to be reached. If there isn't a deal by the end of the year, several things will happen, including automatic spending cuts and tax hikes for the middle class. A so-called dairy cliff is also looming in Washington. A farm bill has stalled in Congress, and that means milk prices could spike as much as $7 a gallon in the coming year. Without House approval, the government would have to start buying milk at an inflated price, causing us to pay more too. Still to come, live at 10, Packers rookie Casey Hayward delivers a special surprise to a girl and her Green Bay classmates. Plus, the Red Kettle campaign is down to its final day in Brown County. How you can still help.
And a powerful winter storm is headed for the East Coast, but we also have a couple chances for snow. We'll tell you when and how much coming up in a few minutes.
NBC26.